Cops are pretty much used to catching the bad guys. But what happens when they are faced with one of their own, or worse, somebody who pretends to be one of their own? Here are some embarrassing moments when the entitled got shown the humbling mirror. Let's get into it.
35 on Phillips Road.
On Phillips Road.
And she failed to stop. She drove all the way back home and parked in her garage. And now she's not complying with any of my commands. Ma'am, do not go inside.
Oh my God!
Yep. All right. Ma'am, come outside. You can't just go inside. This is a traffic stop. Here's your phone back.
I understand the law better than you. Would you just
953. Can you have a supervisor come to the scene?
No. Get out of my house.
I don't know why you're acting like this towards me.
Because
Can you please go to the back of the vehicle?
I'm not going to. I'm home. Okay, 55.
I don't care if you got home. You were supposed to stop at Phillips Road when I pulled you over. When my lights were initiated.
I didn't know you were stopping me. There was lots of other people on the road.
I was right behind you.
Yeah? There were other people on the road too.
Okay, I was directly behind you.
I'm not dealing with you right now.
Can you please step over here?
I'm not going to.
What is the reason you're so against what I'm doing? I'm doing my job. You say you're a DA?
I am the DA.
Okay.
Okay, let me get you my badge. I am the DA.
Meet the DA, a pompous criminal. A district attorney was caught driving 20 miles per hour over the speed limit. When an officer pulled her over to the side, she ignored his commands and sped off. She didn't stop until she was back home in her driveway.
Sorry, I'm the DA. I was going 55 coming home from work.
55 and a 35.
I don't really care.
Okay.
So you can call Dennis.
Can you please come over here? This is on a traffic stop, ma'am.
Yes, it is. You can call Dennis Kohlmeyer right now.
Okay, I'm telling you why I stopped you. You didn't stop at all. Did you not hear my lights or sirens or anything?
No, I didn't actually. I was on the phone.
Okay, well, you're not supposed to be on the phone while you're driving either.
Yes, I am with the hands-free. Absolutely.
Okay. Why are you so upset at me? I'm doing my job. You just admitted to me that you were going 55 and a 35 on Phillips Road.
Can you please tell him to leave me alone? It's
Officer Christopher. Can you stay over here, ma'am? This is a traffic. This is a legal traffic.
You'd think for a district attorney, she'd be smart enough not to admit her crime on camera. But no, not this woman. She said it all on record, from flashing her badge, intimidating an officer, and admitting she was speeding to calling her connections, and confessing to using her phone while driving. It is not that she wanted to go to jail. She just wanted the privilege.
Sure.
No, this is my lunch. Would you talk to Dennis? This is ridiculous. Just go away.
Hello, sir. Good. Ma'am, can you please stay at the back? This is a legal traffic stop. Can you please stay over here?
No. Hey, baby, get your little guy out of here.
Sir, I stopped her for going 55 and a 35 on Phillips Road.
On Phillips Road.
And she failed to stop. She drove all the way back home and parked in her garage. And now she's not complying with any of my commands. Ma'am, do not go inside.
Oh my God.
Yep. All right. Ma'am, come outside. You can't just go inside. This is a traffic stop. Here's your phone back.
I understand the law better than you. Would you just
953. Can you have a supervisor come to the scene?
No.
She thought calling the chief would get her out of this mess. Boy, was she wrong. This was not the kind of cop whose strings she could pull.
You were supposed to stop at Phillips Road when I pulled you over. When my lights were initiated.
I didn't know you were stopping me. There was lots of other people on the road.
I was right behind you.
Yeah? There were other people on the road too.
Okay, I was directly behind you.
I'm not dealing with you right now.
Can you please step over here?
I'm not going to.
What is the reason you're so against what I'm doing? I'm doing my job. You say you're a DA?
I am the DA.
Okay.
Okay, let me get you my badge. I am the DA of Monroe County.
I just don't understand the hostility towards me. I'm doing my job.
No, you're being an asshole.
How am I being an
I am the DA of Monroe County.
I understand that, but that doesn't give you a right to go 55 and a 35. And you even admitted to me that you went 50. I understand that, ma'am.
I don't really care.
understand that.
You know what? If you give me a traffic ticket, that's fine. I'm the one who prosecutes it, okay? Just go ahead and do it. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I just don't understand the hostility. I understand you're coming home from work.
And half the time I was on the phone with Dennis telling him, why are you pulling me over? Okay, you know what? That's fine. You know what I've been dealing with all day? 3 murders in the city. And do you think I really care if I was going 20 miles over the speed limit?
Okay, I'm just doing my job. If you pulled over when you saw my lights, which obviously you did.
I thought you were going somewhere else because I thought no one would ever pull a black SUV if you ran my plates.
I didn't run your plate. I just called your plate out. And then I'm following you because you're not stopping. So I had to take the air from dispatch.
Just please.
Excuses, threats, arrogance, more excuses. She seems to be on a roll right now.
What's up, puppy?
So I attempted to stop her on Phillips Road. Yeah. Going 55 and a 35. Yeah. Didn't see the plate. I was just keeping an eye on the vehicle because she wasn't stopping. Drove all the way here, pulled into her garage, got out, was just being aggressive towards me for no reason. I was being respectful, telling her this is a legal traffic stop. Come to the back of the vehicle. No. Then she called chief. Then that's why I requested a supervisor. Okay. And now she wanted to go inside. Told her no, you can't go inside. And this is where we're at. So.
I didn't want to stop until I was right down the street. I figured I would just stop in my driveway. That's what I figured. I thought it would be easier.
Eventually, a supervisor came to the scene to get a look at this bizarre traffic stop. The attorney was still adamant that she hadn't done anything wrong. I feel sorry for the victims whose cases she handles.
I mean, it's your stop. I'm not going to interfere with that.
Yeah. I get that she came home. I mean, obviously, if I just trying to,
sense. I explained that to her. It makes no sense to you.
She came home. She failed to stop. I mean, it's a arrestable offense. I'm not trying to arrest the DA of the county, but also I don't want to not do my job and not at least write her something. So
I get it, and I'm not, like I said, I'm not gonna.
I'll at least write her the freaking going 55 and a 20. All right, ma'am. So I'm issuing you speed in zone 55 and a 35.
That's fine. I'll take care of it since I'll be prosecuting myself.
Okay. At the end of the day, if you see my lights and sirens behind you, and obviously they're going off, just pull over. We can have a conversation and be on our way. I kept my eye on your vehicle. I'm not going to check my computer to see what plate it is if a vehicle is not stopping for me. I want to keep my eyes on that vehicle for my safety so I make it home at the end of the day. Okay?
I apologize, but
I'm sorry that you had a bad day.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry it went this way, but I do respect what you do. Have a good day, man.
Despite her egotistic attitude and her badge, the officer didn't back down. He handed her a speeding ticket and a ride back to the ground.
So I walked in and he kept playing a guy like this to us. He said, well, I'm going to take your soul. I'm going to take your soul from you right now.
Can you imagine a cop doing that to you? On 26th January 2024, 34-year-old Michael Barreco of Bernalillo County was at a gas station, seated in his truck, and was supposedly flashing his lights. The video shows 2 men coming out of the store and heading toward the truck. They thought that it was the store's system. It wasn't. The off-duty cop was using his PA system to announce that he was a cop. When the men got closer, he pointed his gun at them and told them to be off. He even threatened them to take their souls.
Okay, just go ahead and step on out for me. Do you have a gun or anything? No? Okay. Go ahead.
Is everything alright?
Like I said.
Just got here,
No, I know. So like I said, we got a call. Someone's pointing guns. This is the vehicle they gave.
No,
that's why I'm talking to you.
Yeah, I literally just got here.
I'm trying to figure out a description for the male that did this.
No, I get it, Billy.
So once they get me that, we'll continue going. If they give me the description that matches you, what we'll do is we'll do a field ID of the person. That's what that's called. Is whoever our caller is will come do all that stuff and either say that's him or that's not him. Okay.
I work for the county.
You work for the county?
Yeah.
What do you do for the county?
I'm with the SO.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
So you're off duty?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You didn't have any altercations with anybody, no arguments or anything?
Yeah.
The suspect looked quite nonchalant. Keep a loose attitude and reply in small sentences. He was definitely playing it safe, but he was caught lying more than once.
What's up, RCO with AP?
Yep. This is Michael.
Michael?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Michael. So, just to let you know, bro, right now, you're going to be detained until further notice, just pending investigation, okay?
Okay.
So we do have to place you in handcuffs for now, okay?
Alright.
Just until we can run some more investigation of what's going on, okay?
I haven't patted him down or nothing.
The officers could smell the lies on him along with a hint of alcohol. So, they detained him until they could fetch more clues.
Yeah, it's a vest that says sheriff right there. He's got a taser, rifle mags. Here's his pistol. He told me he didn't have a gun. Here's his radio. I don't see.
Damn, he might be a 34.
He might be a legit 34.
The officers were right about their hunch. The man had a firearm hidden in the vehicle, a police vest, a taser, and some rifle magazines. Their doubts about him being an impersonator went out the window.
Nothing there either way, really.
Can you do this one more time? Like,
Absolutely.
I appreciate that a lot, just so we can see it again.
No problem.
And it's like,
This
doesn't mean
reverse is horrible.
it could have been, hey, get the hell out of here. Like, their reaction wasn't.
Yeah, because this is what I think happened. He saw him, he's probably getting high. He said, guys, get it out.
Yeah. A little bit further back.
Further back?
Yeah, when he approaches the vehicle. Right there. That'll be good.
Because they left right after they had words. So I think it was just him doing his job, even though he was off duty, as a positive interaction, cleaning up the sidewalk, in my opinion.
He doesn't seem to be much in a hurry.
Neither of them do.
No.
It was time to see the footage.
Oh, that's your right one, first one.
The off-duty cop was released by the officers and given a ride home, but his car was taken into custody for further investigation.
Was there anything more said after that? Like as they were walking away?
No, it's like super muffled. Just like a professional.
Sure, it was all professional.
Where was your firearm when this was all going on?
It was like next to my vest. Because once I got turned off my camera, took off all my shit. Gloves, I carry a staccato, so it's like super windy, so I was like, stuff like this.
So it was. I'm picturing this as you're telling me. Is in your like passenger seat.
It's either my passenger seat or my back.
Okay.
Okay.
Did you go in? Did you have your firearm on you when you went inside the business?
I don't remember if I took it off before then, or if I had it. I might have had it on. Okay. But I'm not completely sure.
Where do you normally carry it?
Usually concealed.
Okay.
I don't have like a concealed. I just carry it
On your side or
on my side.
On your side. And which what hand are you? Are you right-handed? Okay. All right. And so it's in the inside the belt holster.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And what kind of weapon is it?
It's a staccato.
Okay. And is it black, silver, gray?
It's black.
Black. Okay. Yeah. Okay. And then, does it have a flashlight on it?
I do have a light.
Okay.
Now that he was busted, his corrupted mouth started talking. That doesn't mean the lies stopped too. A search of his vehicle revealed a lot of horrors: a duty-issued gun with mounted accessories, extended magazines, 2 police body cameras, and 2 empty vodka bottles in the center console. The back seat was a whole other story. Police found 17 empty vodka bottles there, among a pile of fast food bags. The off-duty cop was booked on aggravated assault with a deadly weapon and negligent use of a deadly weapon. The county put him on administrative leave after the arrest, pending a hearing.
Sir, I am too. You're not going to talk about Chief like that, sir. That's not going to happen.
You can get the out of my face. I don't give a who you are. Okay? This is my county.
What happens when 2 police departments fight because one's ego is just a notch higher?
Are you sure? I'm going to SWAT call out.
Okay, sir, this podium, could you do an 85 and a 55?
I was going.
Going where?
Call out.
Where we going?
SWAT call out right over here.
I didn't know we had one.
We have an armed guy barricaded in the house. Used to be a police officer. And
where at?
Right down here on.
Here in Lexington?
Yeah.
We have an armed person we don't know about. All right, I'll call our chief and let him know.
A sheriff was pulled over to the side for speeding. But when the officer got out to do the questioning, he didn't know a surprise was waiting for him.
Tell me what the is going on. Where's Captain Tom? Captain Hawk. Yeah. Where's command? Excuse me, sir. What's going on here? We've realized that I'd like to know what's going on in my own city. We would have notified you, sir. We would have? Yeah. Well, hold on. I've been down there at the PD all day. Okay. According to the call, it says Lexington was notified. They refused to respond according to our call. Sit down here, guys. Okay, I don't know who the said that. First of all, sir, I know you're the chief. You're not going to talk to me like that. I'm just telling you what the call says. I don't appreciate all of this going on and nobody notified me thing about it. Okay.
He raced to the site in question. Turns out his department was never notified about the hostage situation.
Sir, I am too. You're not going to talk about Chief like that, sir. That's not going to happen.
You can get the out of my face. I don't give a who you are. Okay? This is my county, too.
Back up, man. Back up. No, you don't. He just said, what this is going to be good.
According to the call,
you need to stop.
Lexington PD was notified.
Chill out. Back up. Everything's going to be okay. But you need to back up.
I get it that you're chief.
You can back up. Negative.
But this right here ain't what
we're not going to be disrespectful here. Okay. Sheriff, you need to back up out of my face, sir. You have no authority.
You're not going to tell me what to do, You're not going to get in my sheriff's face.
You want to do that?
Just like you told me.
Your hands off me, man. Back up, John.
Pull him back.
No, he just came over my face and said the same
As you can see, things became quite escalated.
This is our operation for Sunlight County. Understand?
Oh, yeah. Perfectly clear. Perfectly clear. Let's go. Come on. Just to run that way. I want that lieutenant's name. His hands on me.
The officer retreated from the site and let the haughty sheriff take over the negotiation.
In charge of this right now.
Okay. We're in charge of what?
I'm charged of this property.
and other properties.
Okay, and that's fine. But over there on the highway, where you lit up cars and you were using your car like a police car.
There's no proof.
Okay, hear me out. I'm investigating something, right? And if you refuse to give me your driver's license, I can detain you and arrest you.
Okay, detain me then.
Okay. Turn around.
No.
Don't
no,
resist.
No.
Does a corrupt police officer admit to his crime that fast? The captain of a police department was off duty and driving on the highway. Suddenly, he was stopped by an officer in what looked like a police car. The lights were turned on. It had a K9 cage in the back, but it didn't have a license plate. The officer demanded that the captain show him his police ID, but he didn't have it on him. Naturally, he got a bit shaky. The officer wasn't too pleased and called the police department on the captain. But in doing so, he had dug up a hole for himself. Turns out he wasn't a real officer.
Charge. I'm in charge.
Sergeant. Okay.
What's your name, sir?
Sergeant.
Okay, sir, I was told that you were using your car like you were a police officer.
No. Well, you should have showed it, right? You're in my truck. I told you to show it in your truck. You're on private property right now.
You have your driver's license, sir?
No, I'm not giving it. You have that.
Okay, well...
I'm in charge of this right now.
Okay. We're in charge of what?
I'm charged with this property and other properties.
Okay, and that's fine. But over there on the highway, where you lit up cars and you were using your car like a police car.
There's no proof.
Okay, hear me out. I'm investigating something, right? And if you refuse to give me your driver's license, I can detain you and arrest you.
Okay, detain me then.
Okay. Turn around.
No.
Don't resist.
No. Resist, man. No. Hey, knock it off. Knock it. No. Hey, go. I haven't done anything wrong. Hey, don't, man.
Stop pulling away. Stop pulling away.
Don't do it.
Knock it off.
Well, then why are you resisting?
Now you're resisting arrest. Now you're resisting. Could have just gave me your ID.
I gave you ID.
The police arrived and he instantly tried to take the upper hand. That pissed off the cops, and they arrested him. Well, partly because he asked for it.
I don't know why you want to argue with
I'm
this,
not, man. I didn't light up shit.
Okay.
He has no proof. I didn't light up anything.
Okay.
I was coming to work. Every time I come to work, I clock in right here.
516 call.
At first, he claims that his lights weren't turned on when he was on the main highway, but that was about to change.
All these people here were cleaning house here. That's it. I have no warrants. I have nothing. That's all I do.
The card you presented us, what powers does that give you?
I'm a PPO, which gives me, I'm not a level 3 security officer. I'm above a level 3.
Okay, so you're not considered a police officer, correct?
I am not, no.
Okay.
As you can hear pretty clearly, he admits that he is not a cop.
Look, last night, we busted a guy that, there's so much shit here. There was a rape, there was a stabbing. There was a guy yesterday that I busted that went into the place of the, what is it, the laundromat, next to the laundromat. He went in there, then he tried to carjack somebody. So that's what I do. Nothing more. So I have my K9. And that's what I do. I don't know what his problem is. But he followed me, he tailgated me, and he decided to call you guys.
Yet he goes on to say this. Not only had he been acting like a police officer for nearly a month, but he had been catching bad guys too. At least, that's what he's claiming.
He confronts you, right?
Right, he stopped me, so he's over here.
Just a couple minutes.
No, not really a couple minutes, because he follows me into here, right? And then I do my usual rotations. He stops, then he starts backing up. Right? I pull up behind me. I look at his license plate. So I turn on my lights over here to get some of the people out, like those right there. And then and so he was on his phone. So I turn around, I come back around, and he's confronting me right here. Opens the door, says he's state police. If I heard that for every dollar, you know, as an officer, not only is he supposed to show his badge, but he refused to go in his car. I was like, show me. I backed up. I said, show me where the badge is. He doesn't go. I mean,
even after his wild confession that he was not a police officer, the way he stubbornly owed to his version of the story is insane. But that was only for a few seconds.
Your presence here, where you're dressed, your vehicle, all of that, on private property, just like you said. You own this property, it's private property.
Right.
Absolutely valid. Again, going back to the interstate, why did you turn on your lights on?
I didn't turn on your lights on.
You turned on your blue front lights. Whenever I went to your right front.
I didn't.
How did I know they were blue?
I don't know.
Okay, cool. You turn them on at the exact time that I get to the right front to pass you and make me believe that with that positioning, you're stopping me, and then all of a sudden they turn off whenever I go to pull over, whenever I'm like,
okay, so I'll tell you. So when I hit the lights, can I show you?
A little while later, the man was caught in his own lie.
Your lights on the interstate versus you turning on your lights here?
Two different things.
Two completely different things.
Yes.
One you're impersonating a police officer.
Yes.
One you're not.
Yes.
Okay? So that's your reason to lie. And it's okay. Like,
it's not okay.
You can continue to do it. It's just part of our job. We deal with people all the time that choose to take this position, whether it's this one or this one.
Right.
Okay? And kind of cross that line. Do I understand it? Are you trying to control the flow of traffic just like you're trying to control crime here? I understand it. I do. I respect it a little bit, okay? But you don't have the legal authority to do it as a...
I do not.
So that is why you understand that and why you would lie. But like I said, how all this plays out in the long term is determined by your actions, your statements, everything like that. And you can admit it, we can deal with it, like move on, or you can continue to play this little game of accidental cup hit it and whatever.
Honestly,
but it's okay.
I'm not trying to play a game. If you want me to admit it, then I'll admit it.
I want you to.
I'm telling you.
The truth.
I am speaking the truth.
Okay.
Okay? So, just be careful. So, are we good now?
If he opens that door, I'm gonna grab you, and me and him are gonna crawl. Me and you are gonna crawl in the back of that because I am not about getting bit.
And just to clarify, you can use your lights and your authority here in the parking lot.
Right.
Wherever your private property that you're contracted to be. If you're on the highway, you're in the city of Albuquerque, you're somewhere you're not supposed to be, you are not a police officer.
Correct.
You cannot do that. If you would like to become a police officer, we're hiring.
Yeah.
Great. But until then, you need to use your authority correctly. Also, I have a question. Why'd your license...
The supposed police officer got an earful from both the responding officer and the captain of the police department. Boy, with that amount of insult, I would never wear a police uniform again. He was charged with impersonating a police officer and given a court date for a potential hearing.
Yes. Did you do great in the fields? No. Do you know how to do the field sobriety test? Yes. Your speech. I've never heard you speak. The strong odor. Your eye movements. Okay.
Okay, but my eye movement and nothing else. I'm not going to argue.
Well, I know you're not.
I'm good.
What happens when you're late and drunk to your shift? A police officer was on patrol when he saw a police unit speeding and swerving in the lane. He pulled the car over to the side for a quick traffic stop. The officer claimed that he was getting late for his shift, and that's why he was speeding. But his story had a lot of versions, and this was just one of them.
Did you see me on the freeway?
I didn't see you. I'm sorry.
Okay. You didn't see me at all?
No, sir.
You didn't see me at all?
No, I didn't.
Okay, were you doing a $112 and I turned around? I actually saw you in the median, I turned around, and I've been chasing you probably since the 2:12-ish.
Okay.
1, you're speeding.
Yes, sir.
With no lights on.
Yes, sir.
2, I don't know why you keep going off the road. That's why I stopped you.
Honestly, can I show you why?
Well, you can tell me why.
It's because I don't have my other light or my other key, and so my other key me up because I don't have my other key in the ignition, and so it's pulling on my belt. That's why. Like, I can show you, sir.
So that's why you can't stay in one lane?
No.
Okay, no. I asked you, why can't you stay in one lane?
Because I'm trying to log on to all my stuff and everything like that.
Okay. So when did you start logging into it?
Honestly, I can show you. Like, I've been trying to log on and doing all my other stuff. That's the only.
As you can hear, many excuses.
Last drink alcohol?
Yesterday.
Okay, I'm gonna check your eyes real quick. Okay. Put your toes together.
Yep.
I'm talking about flashing lights. What time yesterday?
Probably 12.
12 midnight or
noon?
12 noon?
Yes, sir.
Okay, noon yesterday?
Yes, sir.
So like 12 hours ago?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
No. Like noon the day prior.
Okay, I'm gonna check your eyes.
Okay.
So nothing drink recently?
No, sir.
Okay, any major head injury?
Just a headache recently, but nothing crazy.
Okay.
The officer could smell the alcohol on his breath from feet away, but when he asked the suspect, he claimed he didn't have any drink recently. All right there, fella.
Stand right there.
Yes, sir.
Okay, same drill. Put your heel and toes together.
Yes, sir.
Is that your sides?
Yes, sir.
Follow my fingertip. Don't move your head. Don't look at my knuckle, look at my fingertip, okay?
1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Okay, turn and face me. Heels and toes together. Hands on your sides.
Can we do it on the other side of your unit? It's super windy.
What's that?
Can we do the other test on the side of your unit?
No, we're state police. Everything's done in our front.
Okay, that's fine. I mean, it's super windy.
Well, unfortunately, Mr. Hernandez, I believe that you're well over the legal limit.
Okay.
Okay, go and take care of you. So I will do the favor of that. Would you disagree with me?
I wouldn't agree with you, sir.
No, I said, would you disagree with me?
I would disagree with you.
Okay.
Let's check that. Yeah, seems like you've caught yourself up in a messy situation, officer.
Can I put it in my unit?
Sure. Face front of my police car? Yep. Let go of your hands.
He was arrested and charged with aggravated DWI driving while under the influence of liquor and/or drugs, speeding, and failure to maintain a traffic lane. His trial and employment with his police department are pending. Well, that's all for today. Good cops versus bad cops. What do you think? Should there be a professional courtesy of any sort during a situation like this? Were these suspects treated fairly, like a criminal? Let us know in the comments below. If you want to see more of these thrilling encounters, hit the like button, press subscribe, and turn on the notifications. We have a lot more coming in for you. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.